Social media addiction.
According to addictioncenter.com, social media addiction is a behavioral addiction that is defined by being overly concerned about social media, driven by an uncontrollable urge to log on to or use social media. Scrolling down your phone triggers dopamine that makes you feel some sort of satisfaction that makes you to want more. It has a similar effect on the brain as drugs like cocaine. Social media addiction is considered a behavioral addiction. People who are addicted to social media tend to have a distorted perception of society and reality. Overusing social media can also develop insecurities in people. People tend to try to fit in with what today's society dictates, and when they feel like they do not satisfy certain criteria, they feel insecure. Seeking validation from others makes social media even more addictive. There is an interesting concept that relates to this addiction called mimetic desire. In the video Social Media Addiction: How It Changes Your Brain, Luke Burgess defines mimetic desire as adopting another person's desire as our own, usually without even realizing we are doing it. We constantly get convinced through social media that we want or we need something because other people want it. Our brain gets convinced that their desire is also our desire. This way, people who are addicted to social media tend to try to emulate someone else's life, thinking that they want what those people want, and stigmatizing their lives. Despite all of this, in these times the use of social media is important. So categorizing someone as addicted to social media is not always fair due to the importance they have in these times. We live in the world of technology, therefore, social media and technology in general have a big impact in our lives. We naturally use social media more than before because of evolution, because of progress. During these times it is almost impossible to communicate without social media. And for many people social media is vital to be able to work and stay connected with what is happening in the world. There has been a normalization in which it no longer seems so strange to us that someone uses social media too much. Only in some very obvious cases we notice that someone uses them too much. This is because of the context in which most of us see social media as something indispensable in our lives. They are always present in our daily lives and we need them. Despite how normalized they may be, it is important to set limits when using them and try to not let them to take control over us and our way of being or our way of thinking. Being addicted to social media can make us insecure. It will distance us from our loved ones and make us believe things that we do not really believe. It will make us have a distorted vision of reality and of society. Setting limits will help us develop our own criteria and we will not be easily influenced by what we see on social media. We will be more selective with the information we trust and the one we do not. Someone who might feel that they are using social media too much could incorporate certain habits that could help. These 4 habits by emergent.com could be useful. 1. Check your phone on purpose. Identify the necessity of using your phone and use it only for that. 2. Remember the point of social media. Try to not become too obsessed with your stats and likes and use social media as a way to keep in touch with your friends. 3. Assign yourself social media time. Give yourself limits in the digital world. 4. Put the phone in its place. Distance yourself from your phone every once in a while and learn to give it space.